everyone, Carl with Littleroot Laddering, bringing you another team from our Discord. This comes from Sync, who we've talked about horse teams, mono horse teams before with Evan. This is another take on mono horse team. In this case, Kingdra is a seahorse and Cresselia is a space horse. So we're going to allow Cresselia to be in the space horse just because it's Series 7 and we got fun stuff to play with here. So looking over this, we have Spectrier with Snarl, Taunt, Willis, Shadow Ball, and Focus Sash. If you remember last episode, we had a very similar Spectrier, except they had Haze instead of Taunt, and Bulldoze instead of Snarl. I believe that that one was fine. This support Spectrier is going to be much better, I feel like. Pairing with that Spectrier, we have the opposite horse, Glastrier. Close Combat Protect, High Horsepower Ice Crash with Weakness Policy and Chilling Neigh. The goal of this one is to likely Dynamax it and hope that your opponent procs your Weakness Policy trying to take you out because you are so damn bulky. Along with that, we also have Life Orb Kingdra with Swift Swim, Draco Meteor, Hurricane, Hydro Pump, and Protect. We don't have any good range setters besides ourselves, which is honestly fine. Going big with Kingdra and just Hydro Pumping something is fine. Having someone who has a giant water Pokemon and activate the rain for us is also fine. Cresselia here with Moonlight, Moonblast, Trick Room, and Ally Switch with Mental Herb means we can get our Trick Rooms off through Taunt, which is the more common thing to do right now. We also have Moonlight here, which keeps us healthy. Moonblast for damage, and Ally Switch Moonblast just so we can hit those dark types that are scary to us, especially Urshifu. Choice Scarf Flashfire Rapidash here is super cool. Notably, Rapidash could swap into a fire attack for Glastrier, and then we get a boost to our Flare Blitz. Also notable, we have Poison Jab, Play Rough, and High Horsepower. Rapidash gets weird moves. And wrapping up our team of horses here, we have Mudsdale, the bulky one of the set here, Assault Vest, High Horsepower, Iron Head, Rock Slide, and Body Press with Stamina. Been a while since you've seen Stamina. Stamina boosts your defense every time you take damage. But yeah, this team seems really cool. There's a lot of cool synergies here. Levitate on Cresselia means Rapidash doesn't have to fear ground type attacks as much. Flash Fire on Rapidash means Glastrier doesn't have to fear fire type attacks as much. And then Spectrier is being a really good support here. Kingdra does Kingdra things. Mudsdale is one of my favorite Pokemon to play with in this game. I remember doing Mudsdale things in Series 2 really early on with Grimmsnarl, and I miss it. I wish we could go back to it. But it's just been outpaced by the rest of the format. But yeah, let's go get some matches in with this. I am ready to, as the name of the team says, cowboy up, and we are going to attempt to win some games with this. Alright, looks like we're up against Metagross, Tapu Fini, Rillaboom, Dusclops, Urshifu, Dark, most likely, and Rotom Heat. No scary water types outside of Tapu Fini, but we can hit that Tapu Fini with a couple of our others on the other sides with like Poison Jab from Rapidash and things like that, so we're not terribly worried about that. That being said, Mudsdale doesn't like to see Rillaboom. It kind of doesn't like to see Rotom Heat, and Urshifu can be a problem later on. Rapidash here deals with a lot of this team being able to hit all of those Pokemon very hard, very fast, and not really caring about what Rotom does. So I think we'll lead with that. They have their own Trick Room setters, so I don't think we need to try to do Trick Room things. I think I'm going to bring Kingdra. Not second, though. I think we're going to lead Rapidash Spectrier. We're going to bring Kingdra. And then I think to wrap it up, we have Rock Slide. Okay. I just want to make sure we had Rock Slide. I think to wrap it up, we're bringing Mudsdale. Mudsdale's got 2 weaknesses on this team, but it deals with a lot. So let's see how hard this Choice Scarf Rapidash hits. Rapidash is not something I've played with very much. I know it can definitely do some cool things, but I'm interested to see how powerful it actually is here. With this Choice Scarf, we will be hitting like a truck. Dusclops and Rotom. So This is good for us. Ooh, shiny horse. Shiny Rapidash is so cool. No Frisk on the Dusclops, which is good. We cannot high horsepower. What we can do, though... we cannot high horsepower that thing. I think we swap into Kingdra... and we just click Taunt into the Dusclops. Like, we make sure Trick Room doesn't go up. Shiny Kingdra. Oh, I love this team. It's all the shinies are great. Rotom's protecting. I'm not sure why. Expecting a Snarl maybe, trying to protect, set up Trick Room. And it's not happening. Yeah. Definitely going big. What punishes this? What do they have on their team? Tapu Fini can switch into this. Rillaboom can switch into this. I think we just want to be as fast as possible. I think this is fine. Even if they swap into something that doesn't take it super well, we just we get the rain set up for ourselves, which is important. I'm expecting Rotom to swap out here, 100%. Dusclops might too. Yep. There goes Rotom. In comes probably Rillaboom. Tapu Fini. Yep. Tapu Fini's fine. I wonder if they keep Dusclops in here. Probably not. They left it in. Missing the Tapu Fini there kind of sucks. We got the Hydro Pump off though, so we get some chip damage on this Tapu Fini. That's actually a pretty good chip for a Hydro Pump. It's Life Orb, so that's fine. Nightshade into the Kingdra. This is fine. I think what we do now... No. Do I Dynamax? No. Had I set the rain, I think I'd be fine. I'm expecting big Tapu Fini now. And I'm expecting a Dazzling Gleam. So I think I just keep Snarling. We swap Kingdra out to keep it alive for Rotom, because we don't have any other way to hit Rotom unless it's Mudsdale. Which Mudsdale doesn't line up the greatest against it. Here comes Rapidash again. Going to get the Snarl off of the Tapu Fini this time. Getting a special attack drop on it. Putting some more chip on it as well. Fini's going to set up a Calm Mind. Little do they know that I have Poison Jab on my Rapidash. This thing is going to hit you like a truck. So they go back to neutral. Nightshade again into the Spectre this time. Break my Sash. That sucks. But it's fine. Taunt is done. I want to do this, and I'm just going to re-taunt. No point in letting them having the risk of them setting up Trick Room. There's just no point in this. The other tricky play they could do here is if they have Ally Switch, they can use Dusclops to take the Poison Jab hit. But I don't think they realize I have Poison Jab. Opponent is thinking really hard on this turn. Out comes Dusclops. In comes Rotom. Rotom's going to eat a taunt here. And they're going big Tapu Fini to try and take out this Rapidash. Well, that is fine. Because if you max Geyser, then Kingdra gets to be faster than you, and we can just take you out next turn. Rotom is going to be set up to where it cannot... it can't Nasty Plot in front of me anymore, which is good. Poison Jab deal to chunk. That's good. That's good damage. That's what I needed to do. Spectre's gonna taunt. No can do. Not today. Max Geyser into Rapidash. This is fine. Rapidash doesn't line up against their team too terribly much. But it sets, specifically, this sets Rain for Kingdra. Meaning I can max Airstream into this Tapu Fini and Shadow Ball into this Tapu Fini and take it out no problem. Actually, I could just Hurricane. Hurricane might do the same amount, but I don't get the speed boost. I think we're going to max Airstream, and there goes the Rotom, in comes the Dusclops. Expecting the max Geyser into that slot, probably. That's fine. We're going to use our Dynamax on the Kingdra here. Mainly because they didn't max the Rotom, so I don't have to worry about Rotom dealing massive damage with Max Flare to Mudsdale. So now we're kind of just like, get as fast as possible. Spectre's going to Shadow Ball into the Tapu Fini. Oh no, we're going to max Airstream first. Okay. Oh, that did nothing. Wow, it's a bulky Fini. Oh yeah, it's +1. Duh, Carl. Kingdra's likely going to go down here then. Very. Kingdra is likely going down here. Yeah. Yeah, we just don't have a good way of dealing with Fini on this team. Like, Poison Jab is the only way we hit it super effectively. So Fini is a problem. More shiny horses. Yeah. I think this one is over. For sure. Best I can do here is hope for a flinch here. Actually. And then Snarl and hope it doesn't take us out with our AV. It's rain boosted, which sucks. And they're going to get Trick Room up. If they set Trick Room here, though, we're fine. Oh. They're just going to ally switch. That's fine. I knew they had it, and I thought about them having it. We got the drop, which is good. It means we may not go down to this Max Geyser. We might not die. We didn't die! Hooray! Stamina boosts our defense. Gonna Iron Head this Dusclops, put some more chip on it. The Mist is gone, which is fine. Fini's last turn of Dynamax, this is also fine. If they ally switch again, this is fine. If they don't ally switch, then we're also fine. I'm expecting Muddy Water, so we're hoping for Muddy Water misses at this point. Like if the ally switch, I believe this Tapu Fini goes down to Shadow Ball. Oh, they didn't switch. Okay, so we're hoping for Muddy Water misses then. Take out the Dusclops. Need a Muddy Water miss. Come on, Muddy Water miss. Miss on that Muddy Water. Miss, miss, miss. Yes! That's what we needed. Spectre doesn't go down. Okay. High horsepower into Tapu Fini takes it out. There's a Rotom in the back here. I'm faster than Rotom. What's the other one? Rotom's fire moves are weakened here. Urshifu. So... I think I play around Sucker Punch and burn the Urshifu. Because Rotom is likely to protect here because it can't hit the Mudsdale pretty much at all, and it's reliant on Urshifu to deal the damage. So they didn't go for Sucker Punch. This is going to hurt. Wicked Blow into Mudsdale? Yeah. This is fine. This was bound to happen here. Going for a Thunderbolt into Spectre, you're going to take it out. Yeah, like, there's no way we can get around Urshifu. Like, Urshifu just deals with both Pokemon super well. Being able to crit Mudsdale through its defense boosts and whatnot, and all that stuff, so. Not a good showing for the first round for the horse team. Not sure what I could have done better there. Like I said, Tapu Fini is such a problem for this team because we don't have a grass horse, essentially. Like an electric horse or a grass horse there would have solved that problem very well. Outside of that, we just don't have a good Tapu Fini answer. It hits Rapidash super effectively, Mudsdale super effectively. It hits... Kingdra super effectively, so it beats up half of our team, and not having a strong, powerful answer to it really hurts our chances of actually getting through it. We are up against Tito. Another Tapu Fini, so I'm expecting Tapu Fini to be a big part of what they're doing here. I think we're going to lead Trick Room this time, though, because we don't have a strong way to deal with Trick Room. Plus, Cresselia and Spectre are both kind of just don't care about anything that they lead with. Like if they lead, they could lead Spectre. They could lead Urshifu, Lando, Urshifu, Tapu Fini, Lando, Tapu Fini, Rotom, Tapu Fini, Rillaboom, Tapu Fini, all that stuff's whatever. Glastreer's a good just generic answer to everything they're doing. And also kind of, we're going to try this against Tapu Fini, see if this helps wall some of the issues there. And then Rapidash just deals with so much on their team. I just don't have a good way of dealing with I think we're actually going to leave the Trick Room package at home. Yeah. This is what we're going to do. We're going to see if they want to bait and switch here. Looking at it, Rillaboom has Fake Out, so we don't actually have a clear way of Trick Rooming early. Landorus Tapu Fini, so they didn't go for that. They went for just the kind of wall you lead. I have both special attackers on the field. Well, a special attacker and a physical attacker. I feel like I pull out... I should have led the Cresselia lead now that I look at it. It's like I should have brought Cresselia. I think we just do that, and I think I switch. Or do I just let Rapidash go down? I think this is the correct place, the Hydro Pump here. Yeah. I don't want to Dynamax yet, and they're going to Dynamax instead. They're going to Dynamax Tapu Fini, 10 pitch. Oh no, that's probably Lando. In that Pokeball, that's probably Lando. Yeah. So no Scarf, so they're trying to survive Kingdra here. which joke's on them. Poison Jab. It's going to deal some damage. Not a lot, but it's going to put some damage on it. Max Quake into the horse, into the Rapidash here. Expected it. Not a lot I could have done about it. Nobody wanted to switch in on it, really. So. So we're hoping we put some chip damage on this Landorus here. We get about half. Cool. I'm expecting to take a Moonblast here and go down. Tapu Fini is just a problem for this team. Like, it just does so much damage to 3/4 of your team. Or just a third, like half your team. Like, I can't emphasize this enough. Tapu Fini is a problem. Good news is we have both of our physical attackers out here, and the Lando's already out. We don't have a good way of hitting Tapu Fini. I think I like taking out Landorus. No, they're just going to die. Probably just to protect. So, Quake plus Iron Head. They will likely just protect the Landorus here, just because they know they can't OHKO the Glastrier with anything they're doing. So the goal would be to protect Lando and put some chip damage on the Glastrier while avoiding taking a bunch of damage from it. So I'm expecting a Muddy Water out of Tapu Fini here. Max Rock Ball, so we're just going to proc the Policy then. That's fine. Surprised they went for that. That means I just get to go to +2. And Sand is up. That might be enough to pick up the Tapu Fini after these 2 hits. Mudsdale, getting missed again. Deal. I'll take it. Glashier's going to pick that KO up, go to +3. Get +1 special defense on both Pokemon too. Deal. Big deal. Chilling Neigh, getting a boost. Buffed by Sandstorm. I'm expecting another Max Rock Ball, so we could probably safely protect the Glastrier this turn and use Mudsdale's damage and bulk to take out whatever's sitting next to the Landorus. Like that Rotom. That's a shiny Rotom. So we're going to max guard this turn, and I'm going to Rock Slide. Nobody else is protecting, because that's how that works. Not going to be able to take over the Glastrier this turn. Gonna Rock Slide, hit both. Good. Rotom and Glastrier both take chip damage. I'm at +1 special defense. So I think we just do this. I should have probably max knuckled the Rotom, but I really need to change the weather. Rotom has Levitate. This is fine. This doesn't take out the Spectrier at all, the Glastrier. And it boosts Mudsdale's defense some more, so that's good. Overheat. Don't take me out. Sweet. Okay, cool. The double horses are coming around here. Mudsdale's going to get this Rock Slide off. Puts Rotom in Sand Chip range. But Citrus Berry's going to come through. Also, Rotom's at -2 now. And we get to take out Lando. This is a win-win, I feel like. We're at +4 on Glastrier now. And we're on Hail. So now Glastrier stops taking chip. Rotom and Mudsdale take chip. I wonder what the odds are this Rotom protects this next turn. He's faster than everything, so he doesn't have anything to worry about. Another Urshifu. Jeez. I wonder if I could body press this Urshifu at +1 and take it out. Urshifu might be looking for a Sucker Punch here, which is why we protected, just so we don't trigger a Sucker Punch. Went for Wicked Blow. Into Mudsdale? Yep, but we survive! That might get us to where it dies. Protected. Thank you. We might be able to pick this one up. +2 defense. Get him! Oh, that's close. I don't know if we're going to get this one. I need another Protect. Failed to Protect, yeah. Like, there's... Oh. What? Why? Okay, that was enough. I was like, there's the potential that this doesn't pick it up because I'm AV. And you're at -2. But yeah. Yeah. Losing both bonds super early it sucks. Definitely made that game much closer. Opponent definitely should have hit that the other way around. Yeah, Tapu Fini is a problem for this team. Like, you can't, there's no way to answer it. Okay, what do we have? What in the world is this? Someone needs to tell them that they can play more than just Regieleki on their team. Tyranitar Steelix, that's unique. Pelipper Seismitoad, that's cute. I have no idea how I'm beating a Seismitoad. Goodra Regieleki. Interesting, for sure. I think this is a game where we lead Cresselia plus, like, goodness. Mudsdale, probably? Bring Kingdra if they bring Rain. In Glastrier to play a Trick Room? Like, Rapidash does nothing to this team, like, period. Spectrier does little to nothing against this team. You can make an argument to Will-O-Wisp. But Mudsdale hitting 3 of those guys super effectively, 4 technically if you count the Pelipper, is good. And I'm bringing Glastrier to deal with Goodra. So yeah. There's no fake out. There's potential for taunt, but we have mental herb, so we're fine there. There's no potential for T-Tar to get his policy proc and get going that way. So I think this is a safe Trick Room setup for Cresselia. Seismitoad, Regieleki. You got it. We're going to Trick Room. Actually, going to Ally Switch and High Horsepower. Setting up Trick Room right now would do nothing. They're attempting to use Regieleki to Volt Switch out and bring in Pelipper afterwards. I'm going to just high horsepower into that slot, forcing them to hard switch. Yeah, they're just going to hard switch into Pelipper. And then they're going to be able to max Geyser into the Cresselia. I should have rock slided, thinking about it. This was the potential for something to happen. But clicking the ally switch here means that Mudsdale doesn't go down immediately. And it puts mind games on them. Or they might have been focusing the Cresselia this entire time and wanted to take it out, and we're going to lose our Mudsdale. Either way, we'll see what happens here. Max Geyser tells me that they were aiming for Mudsdale. Yeah, we take that like a champ. Damn. That's fine. I think I let Mudsdale go down here. And we just click the Trick Room. We let Mudsdale go down. Oh no, they're just going to double into Cresselia. That's fine. I'm just going to double into Cresselia. This is fine too. Scald. This won't be enough to take me out with my AV. Yeah. No burn. Every time. Never lucky. I think we bring Kingdra in and we Hurricane the Seismitoad and hope for a confusion. Come on, confusion. One time. Confusion one time. Oh my goodness, game. You give them the 30% burn, but you won't let them won't give me the confusion. I see how it is, game. Good news is the Dynamax is over. Not sure why they did that. I don't think that was necessary. Got the crit on the Pelipper. Oh no, it wasn't to give you the credit. That was just normal damage? Okay. I'll take that. Gonna stall out a turn of the rain here with Kingdra. Yep, you're not getting me with the Earth Power. Sorry. You could Scald the Mudsdale. This is fine. I mainly just feel like this team is very memey. Not having a this is again coming back to the issue before. We do not have any way to actually deal with water types. Period. I think I take away the rain. I think I'm just going to Draco Meteor. Not having the way to deal with bulky water types is a bane to this team's existence. Like I said, we need like an electric or grass coverage somewhere to be able to hit Pokemon like Seismitoad and Pelipper and Tapu Fini. Because water types are very popular. You could have the Kingdra. You're gonna take the Kingdra anyway. Like double protect would have meant nothing here. No burn, please. Good. Thank you. Take away your rain. Don't have to worry about being burnt now. Glacier can definitely 1v4. It's a Pokemon that can do it. We get the +1 here. They have 1 turn of Tailwind left. Depending on what this is, I'm probably going for a Max Quake next turn. It's the Goodra. Never mind, I'm taking that out. Because that is a problem. Seismitoad, whatever. The Goodra is a big problem, and I need to take it out. It has Scald 2. No burn. Please, no burn. Thank you. Tank that. No burn. Policies procced. Cool. Max Hailstorm, take out the Goodra. So it can't do that again. Bye-bye. Get out of here. Glastier's to +2. We have to Max Quake next turn. Actually, Tailwind petered out. So we just Max Quake the Regieleki slot. I think Seismitoad goes down to life or plus hail. This is gonna be close. This is gonna be a close one. We have to see. Thunderbolt, don't hurt me too much. Oh, I'm at 3! And we're dead. Damn. That was the game. That was the close one. Had we Max Quake the Seismitoad last turn, I think we still would have died there. It's like it's a win. It's a lose-lose situation. And then Seismitoad would have lost if we didn't get chunked out by that Thunderbolt there. This is why we need team diversity is such a cool thing, and it's problematic for everything else out there. So here's the team. Definitely has a problem with bulky waters. Having Rapidash and Mudsdale on your team means you're going to be weak to bulky waters most of the time anyway. Tapu Fini is a big problem because you have Kingdra who's also weak to it. Outside of that, I didn't bring Spectre too much. Spectre just didn't line up well against anything. A lot of physical attackers that it just couldn't do anything to unless we just Will-O-Wisp them, which we couldn't because Tapu Fini was on the field the entire time. So Spectre, just didn't line up very well. Rapidash Choice Scarf is cute, but you just don't do enough damage. Flare Blitz is about the only thing you really need to be dealing damage with a lot of the time in high horsepower in certain situations. Poison Jab, Player Up, they just don't do enough. The Cresselia set's cool. I like Cresselia a lot. It's not as oppressive as I believe it was before, but it's definitely a decent Trick Room setter now. Glastrier does Glastrier things, Mudsdale is lackluster. It survived hits that it needed to survive, and could just dodge Muddy Waters all day. But it just wasn't enough in comparison to all the other things that are running around the format. Glastrier being weakness policy instead of a actual Assault Vest set. If you had flipped them, I think Glastrier would have done better with the AV, and Mudsdale would have been a better assault, a better weakness policy mod. Kingdra felt off on this team. Kingdra wants the rain, it wants to do things, go quick, fast, blah, 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 blah. And this team can't let it do that unless it wastes the Dynamax on it, and then you're frail, and you just go down to a ham sandwich. It's cool. It's a cool meme. I like it a lot. It's just probably not the greatest laddering team. That being said, what's your favorite horse Pokemon? I personally like Kingdra a lot, even though it's technically not a horse. It is a horse. Of course. But yeah, make sure you leave a comment about your favorite horse Pokemon. Subscribe. Leave a like. It helps out the algorithm a lot. As of this recording of this video, we're at 170 subscribers. Would love to get to 200 before the end of February. Hopefully we can get there. If we can get to that goal, then we would probably have a nice little surprise for everyone. You can find us on Twitter, at our lessons for the podcast, myself at musical_33, Carter at CarterNoble25. You can find us on Twitch as well. I know Carter here this past week streamed his Players Cup run, which the VOD should be up on his live stream there if you want to go check that out. Twitch.tv/MrMissouri25, and then myself at Twitch.tv/musical. You can also join the Discord. The Discord is how we get all of our teams, how we communicate with everybody throughout the course of the week. We do random events for people from time to time. We have a Rumble this weekend. On Saturday, it's a GS Cup style Rumble on Showdown. Super excited to do that. Make sure you join the Discord if you're interested in playing in that. I believe there is a shiny Pokemon prize to the winner. I'm not sure what it is, though. I think that's it. Make sure you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening wherever you're at in the world, and we will see you all on Saturday. Bye, guys.